Hello, I am going to be doing my 31-week pregnancy video since I'm 31 weeks today, and I wanted to get my videos back on track because I have been late with, lately. I think the last two videos have been late. I'm sorry if my hair just looks terrible. I haven't gone out at all today, so I just look like a mess. So that's just how I am today. I didn't care. I was like, oh, I just have to get this video up. So, there hasn't been that much that's happened this last week. I did have a chiropractor appointment because I haven't been worked on or anything since I had my first daughter when she was 3 months old, I think it was. So I just wanted to get adjusted, hoping that it'll also help for in labor, with back labor and stuff, because with my last two babies I've had back labor, so I'm just kind of hoping that maybe it'll help a little bit, but if it doesn't, I'll get through it fine, so it's not that big of a deal. I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video. I think I may have, but I have hives on the back of my calf on my left leg that I only got after I got pregnant, or else I have not had these like before that or anything. Well, I've had hives before, but just never in this spot. And so far, basically from when I got pregnant till now, I've had them the whole time, and sometimes they're not itchy, and lately they haven't been as itchy, so they're actually kind of starting to go away more, which I'm really excited for because they are a pain in the butt, especially when I start itching them. When I do get itchy, then I have to keep itching for a bit, so, and then it causes to get little sores and stuff, and it's a pain in the butt because I can't just not itch it because it itches that bad. Or, I mean, I am so tongue-tied right now. I have to scratch it because it itches so bad. That's what it is. Yeah, and I'm still craving Reese peanut butter cups, like I mentioned in my 29-week video, or my 29 weeks pregnant video. So yeah, I'm still craving those, which the sucky thing is, with eating sugar like chocolate bars and stuff, if I have too much, then I tend to get nauseous. So then sometimes I get nauseous from eating them, and it's like I still want them, but I can't eat them because I'm nauseous. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. Also, I'm always all over the place. Hold on, because I make notes and I don't put them in order. First of all, I've been breaking out from acne. I don't even know what that is. Whatever. Just little dots all over my face and stuff, and it's just, that's just been lately, but usually after I had my first, then my acne actually almost went completely away. So I've noticed that with pregnancy I get acne, and with this pregnancy I think I've actually gotten the least acne or the most. I cannot remember now, but I'm breaking out a bit. And breathing. Mostly this happens at night, but sometimes it does happen just if I'm sitting or something, where I feel like I can't breathe, and it's like I have to try and open up my chest just to try and get more air in, and it's really annoying, especially when you're trying to sleep and you feel like you just can't breathe properly. I've had that with my other pregnancies too, so it's not new to me, so I know I'm fine, or else I'd probably be freaking out like I can't breathe. Yeah, there's that. I think that's all for my symptoms. Today I actually have noticed that the baby has turned into the breech position. Now, I know I mentioned, I think it was in my last video, that I thought that the midwife was wrong about that day when that would have been my 28-week midwife appointment. Yes. where she said the baby was breech. Now I believe her because the baby is in that same position that it was that day, or she is that day that the midwife said that, and I can feel most of her kicking on top of my pelvic bone, which is extremely uncomfortable, and I can feel her head. You guys can't even see this, but on the top of my stomach, I can actually wiggle her head a little bit, like how the midwives do to try and check the position of the baby. They always go like this and they try and wiggle the head a little bit to see if it is the head or if it's the butt. So I've been able to tell that. So she is breech right now, but the last time she was breech, she flipped that next day. Like, I couldn't wiggle her head like that. Like, the reason why I didn't think my midwife was correct was because the way I guess I was feeling it, it felt not like a round head and stuff, but it wiggles like the baby's head does. And the hiccups are different when she is in the breech position. So I'm really hoping that she'll decide to go back down like she did just like the other time where she stayed breech only for the one day. With my son, he went breech one day. That's it, the whole pregnancy. And with my first two, they were head down, end of story. They stayed that way. So it kind of bothers me that she's head up. Like, I know I still have time for her to flip down and everything, but it's still like I want her head down because I really don't want to have a C-section. Because I do have a lot of fears with even the thought of C-sections. Watching people's videos of them talking about them having C-sections really bothers, like, it makes me start thinking, like, what if I have to have a C-section and stuff, and it actually makes me almost feel like I'm about to have an anxiety attack. So if I honestly had to have a C-section, I think I might have to be put under, because I don't know if I would be able to do it. Like, they could probably try to do it while I'm awake and, numb and everything, but I think one thing is I do know someone that has had a C-section. Yeah, it was quite a long time ago, like over 20 years ago, and she actually felt everything, and she kept passing out because there was so much pain, because she could feel them because the whatever they gave to numb her did not work. So I think that might be contributed to why I'm so anxious about it. But if it would have to come down to it, I would just say, please put me under, because that's, the best for me. I don't know if I would regret that in the future if I would have to, but that's just how it is. We still have quite a bit to get for the baby. At least it feels it quite a bit. She actually has all her clothes. She's had all her clothes since before she was even born, because from my two oldest daughters, I got so much clothes with my first, and then, it just kept adding on when I had my second. So she has tons of clothes. I don't have to buy any. I don't have to buy any clothes. I have not bought any clothes, I don't think, so far. I have bought cloth diapers that I'm going to try using, but at first we're going to try newborn diapers in the hospital and stuff. The hospital supplies newborn diapers. I don't really want to try and deal with cloth diapers while we're in the hospital, because we're doing the Elva Baby one size cloth diapers, so I'm going to try to put them on her when we're home, but we might have to keep her in newborn diapers for a little bit, because I have heard that they don't fit newborns that well. There was one lady that actually said that they did fit her newborn well, so I'll have to see about that. And I do have big babies, so hopefully I'll be able to use them. I also have Coochie's brand cloth diapers. They are one size. I'm not sure, I'm not sure if they will fit a newborn, but I do want to try, because they say they go from 10 pounds to 22 pounds. I hope I don't have a 10-pound baby, but my mom had two 10-pound babies, and that wasn't me. I was the small one, and I was 8 pounds, 8 ounces. So, I'm hoping I don't have a 10-pound baby, but my biggest baby so far has been 9 pounds, 1 ounce. And then my son, who was a week and a half early, was 8 pounds, 4 ounces. And my oldest was 8 pounds, 14 ounces. So, yeah, I've always had the change table though. We bought a dresser for cheap. It's not the best looking, but I don't really care. I just want to get everything together and ready for her because I've been nesting, which also I said in my last video. It is very frustrating. I was nesting today and I didn't have anything really to do, so I was like just so that kind of sucked. For bottles, there is a place here where I live that they actually help out families and stuff that are, I guess, struggling or just need stuff. I got some bottles from there. I actually got some of my cloth diapers, some Coochie cloth diapers from there, 9 of them, which is really nice. Yeah, I got bottles from there that go with my breast pump. I was also given the breast pump from someone that I've known, I think, all my life. And she is a reflexologist, and she has worked on every single one of my babies as when they were little, because they can do stuff to actually reduce gas and colic and stuff. So that's why I got it done with the first one. And with my second two, they both had a kink in the neck. I don't know exactly which side the kink was in, or like even down the spine, like all kinked up. That they both, I think it's their left, or is it the right? No, it's the right side. Both of them have the right side flat spot. My son's is almost gone, but my daughter still has quite a bit of a flat spot, and she's almost 2 years old, so I'm really hoping she won't have to have a helmet at all. But when she worked on them, they actually really worked out everything, and they were able to lay on the other side of their head, and just it got kind of worked out more of the flat spot and stuff. We do have a swing. I don't think it swings though. I bought it used, and I tried to make it swing, and it didn't work. The woman did say that it does work, and that you have to hold in the button, but I was pretty sure I tried that, and it didn't work. But the batteries that I was using were quite old, so they may have just been bad batteries. We do have a glider and ottoman, or like a little footstool, that I got with my son, so that I already have. I also have a little bouncy seat already, so we got quite a bit. But also with doing cloth diapers, I had to get, I still have to get a garbage can that I can use for keeping the dirty cloth diapers in, and someone I watched on YouTube said that she rinses out the diapers, even if they're just pissy, and then just throws them right in the garbage can. And she said that way it doesn't really get a smell or anything. So I'm planning on doing that, and then if I really have to, I will scrub that thing clean to try and get out the smell, and if I can't, then I'll just chuck the garbage can and get a new one or something. But I still have to get a garbage can. I still have to get the crib mattress, bassinet, but also some of these things that I can go on, like sites, like Facebook sites or Facebook groups that like buy and sell groups and stuff like that. And Garage Sale has buy and sell groups that I can get stuff for cheap, so that's really nice. And for soothers, this is one of her soothers. It's